So I was just talking with God on my little walk, and I keep asking him, how do I do all of this without becoming transactional? How do I teach other people? It is so hot out here. How do I teach other people to communicate with him without it feeling transactional? And he told me that I have to, you gotta go from a point of transactional to procedural. You know, like, I'm not gonna say if I do this, and that, God is gonna give me this, and that. Like, that's them people that's like, okay, I need to read my Bible. God ain't hearing me because I'm not reading my Bible. God's not hearing me because I'm not going to church. God's not hearing me because I'm not doing this and not doing that. That's not how that works. If he's not doing anything, it's because he's not abiding in you. And if he's not abiding in you, it's because you're not abiding in him. So to get from the transactional to the procedural, you have to learn what it means to abide in him. And what he's teaching me is to abide in him is to let go. We are trying to force ourselves to be the Bible, to do what the Bible says. What I'm being shown is, as long as you abiding in him, the Bible is going to come naturally. The Bible is a living organism, like real talk. So it's like, as long as you are abiding in him and he's abiding in you, the Bible going to hit you naturally. Everything that the Bible says, everything that they go through, they talk about, you're going to start going through that. He's going to start showing you secrets, but it says in order. He says, when you start getting into Hebrews and all of that, he says that your works mean nothing. The works is what gives you that sense of self-righteousness. Your works mean nothing because it's you doing the work. Once you understand that your works mean nothing, because you can do that work and you're still going to have the works ain't going to mean, that's not going to change your heart. Your works do not change your heart. You see what I'm saying? So in order to change your heart, you have to literally just abide in God. And I know that's like, to even try to explain that to people sounds weird. I had to experience it first to understand what it meant. And to experience, like, I can't really just tell you, because if I'm telling you scriptural stuff, God is not going to allow you to understand it the same way he doesn't allow you to understand the Bible. These are his words. These are his teachings. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I can say it to you all day, but it's up to him whether or not you grasp the concept. So let him do the work. Stop being transactional. If you do the work, it's transactional. You're trying to get paid for work you're doing. That's a transaction. If it's procedure, it doesn't matter whether or not you get paid. What you're doing is what's going to cause you to become who you are. That's a procedure. In order to do this has to be done. That's a procedure. So in order to get in order to abide in God, in order to get the gifts that Jesus promises, in order to get the secret teachings and all of those things, we have to abide. It has to be procedural, not transactional. I really hope that made sense for somebody. Procedural, not transactional. All you got to do is let God work. That's all you got to do. I'll try to bring out more videos and stuff like that as I keep going, but I'm hoping that helps somebody somewhere. All you have to do, literally, what I've been here, let me put it like this. How have I been abiding? I stopped trying to change me. I stopped trying to fix me. Once I desired my change and I let him do the work, that's when it started happening. I look up one day and I ain't depressed no more. I look up one day and I ain't got this going on no more. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I don't get depressed. I don't get depressed. I get down sometimes. I get low spirit sometimes, but not depressed. You see what I'm saying? He's changing. It's almost like, what you call it? It's almost like nostalgia. He's changing what my memory knows of that word. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not depressed, I'm just in a low spirit. He's changing my language for these things. And once your language changes, the effects of these things change. Depression means something different than just being in low spirits. You see what I'm saying? We put a title on depression. We put the definition to depression. So that's what we're going to experience. Our words matter. You see what I'm saying? When I'm feeling like that, I'm just in low spirits. That's all. I'm not depressed. You know? So if you just let God do the work, stop trying to fix you, stop trying to change you, literally just let him do it, everything is going to come. Okay? We have to understand why we have dominion over animals. Ask God to explain that to you. Why do you have dominion over animals? What does that mean? What does that mean? Animals have a natural instinct. Natural. They go out, they mate, they impress their dates, they impress if you look up birds, they actually do a whole dance. The male bird has to do a whole dance. He got his friends helping him and everything. They cleaning up the area. They doing all of this. He doing his little dance. He has to impress the girl. Men aren't trying to impress women no more. They act like they don't have to. Things like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, they have a natural. The women are supposed to be at home taking care. We don't do that no more because we want to be independent and go out and work, and that's cool. I'm not saying that we're not supposed to do these things. I'm not. That's not what I'm getting into. I'm just simply saying that if you watch animals and how they abide, how they just do, and let God do everything else, they don't worry about stuff. If we can get to that point, whew, it'll change your life. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Hey, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna explain more later. I'm kind of rambling.